To Kakhaber Kemoklidze, who is the former head of the National Security Council in Georgia and the former head of the government administration of the country. He joins us from the capital, Tbilisi. Kakhaber, thank you so much indeed for your time. Given what happened with the fighting between Russia and Georgia in 2008, the fact that a percentage of your country is still technically occupied by the Russians, did you foresee what's happening right now with Russia's attack on Ukraine?
Thank you very much for having me. Yes, it is. We resemble all those details actually coming from 2008's development when Russia invaded in Georgia, and pretty much what is happening right now in Ukraine, we all remember very well. I think this is exactly Russia's strategy, generally, what they have been implementing in the Eastern Europe and in ex-post-Soviet countries. Starting from Georgia, continuing with seizing Crimea, launching the prolonged 8-year war in eastern Ukraine, and continuing all those hostilities and large-scale military campaign within the Ukraine right now.
Do you see any possibility of a dialogue either between Kiev and Moscow or the West and Moscow, or is Vladimir Putin going to pursue this to its military end?
I'm following the, let's say, statements what the officials are making from Moscow and from Ukraine. I do see that for today, the dialogue pretty much is not possible because Ukraine is in active, let's say, battle, for sacrosanct battle for their land. And at the same time, Russians are trying to gain, let's say, get their strategic goals done in Ukraine. For today, I think the battle is going to decide, let's say, the leeway out from this conflict on the ground. So I do believe that at least for a couple of months, this conflict is going to continue. And only afterwards, we will be able to deeply analyze what sort of feedback we should see at the end of this conflict.
Kakhaber, what do you see as the Russian threat to the Baltic states? We've just heard from the Prime Minister of Estonia that his country is not facing a direct military threat. But the Russians have said over the past 24 hours, and we have the spokesperson at the Kremlin, Maria Zakharova, saying that our response to Lithuania's blockade of Kaliningrad will not just be diplomatic. And Lithuania has now said in the past half hour that it's going to increase the list of products that are sanctioned by the EU that will not pass through Lithuania to Kaliningrad. What is the threat that those Baltic states face, do you think?
I don't think that they are facing any sort of threats for today from Russia, because one major reason, because Russia is largely actually facing multiple challenges in the battlefield in Ukrainian front. So I don't think that actually anyone from a senior political elites from Kremlin, including from this intelligence entourage of Putin, actually will do anything wrong to make sure that they are and they will enter into the active, let's say, battle within the NATO member state. I do think that right now they are just gambling with those political statements. At some point, trying to fix their position to save, let's say, Kremlin's, let's say, strongness within the local community, local Russian community. I don't think that for today they are ready to have any sort of military confrontation with the NATO member state.
Kakhaber Kemoklidze, we really appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much.